What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Smile Scents. This is Frag in 5, the series where I pick a fragrance out of my collection and review it in 5 minutes or less. Today's scent of the day, as you can see, is L'eau d'Issey Pour Homme, the classic poster child of Fragcom on YouTube and everywhere on the internet. Are you ready for it? Let's get to it. You know what to do. Hit the like, leave a comment, hit subscribe if you're new here. Editor, put 5 minutes on the clock. Let's get to it. So, L'eau d'Issey Pour Homme, we're going to start with the presentation. A simple, clean, sleek, recognizable, modern but still nostalgic presentation. Beautiful frosted glass bottle here. There's not much more you can ask. The presentation is just sleek and simple. That's all this fragrance really is. So it kind of smells like what it looks like. I'm going to get into that more, but the additional I Go presentation I have here, actually the atomizer is also in the cap. So that's an atomizer, and so is this, right? This is just to make it easy to travel with. And that part I really like about this presentation. So if you can scoop up the iGo, get it, because I've traveled with this part before, and it really comes in handy. Other than that, I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10 for the presentation. Nothing crazy, but this part is very nice, and the iGo. Let's get into the opening of the scent. What I really smell is that yuzu. Obviously, that's what this fragrance is known for. It's a tart, sharp, yet clean yuzu note. Okay, it's a very nice, uplifting citrus. Along with the yuzu, you definitely get a little bit of spice in the background. I think it's coming from a nutmeg, but really what you're smelling is the yuzu. In the opening and about 30 minutes into the fragrance is when the yuzu really starts to, die down, and along with the yuzu, you get some other components of this scent, like watery notes, like some florals with that white lotus note, and some spiciness with that nutmeg, all right? But the main focus of this whole fragrance, undoubtedly, is the yuzu with a little bit of a woody, spicy, watery background, okay? I'm going to describe this fragrance in one word with the word business. This fragrance means business. There's really no sweetness to this. There's a slight muskiness, but this fragrance achieves exactly what it's meant to achieve. It is created for that man that wants to smell great in the hot weather, wants to smell like a professional in the hot weather, and that's what this achieves. It is very professional, keeps things business, not really playful at all, but it will get you compliments if you wear it in that hot weather. It really sings in the heat, has nice radiation, and this is relatively long lasting, guys. I think I get 5 or 6 hours on my skin, which is actually really good for a freshie. I'm not complaining about that whatsoever. So good 5 to 6 hours. Projection is it's mild. It's not like gonna scream, but if it's in the heat, you will get a nice scent bubble around you, maybe an arm's length, okay? The dry down is really where that woody backbone and the watery / slight floral musky notes really start to shine. But I really like this fragrance, guys. My scent of the day. The outfit I'm wearing is, a nice business casual shirt because I'm working, but this is exactly what this fragrance is meant for, and we're matching. But anyways, I give this a fragrance a solid 7.5 out of 10 because it serves the function. It serves the function of smelling good in the heat, smelling professional, clean. Yeah, like a put together man. And a song to describe this fragrance. Listen to the song called Belong in the Sun by Teo. It's a beautiful song. That song sounds like you're supposed to only listen to it when it's hot outside and you're vibing. Same with this fragrance. Wear this when it's hot out. It's exactly what it's meant for, and it will serve its function, okay? I talked about projection, longevity. I talked about, I pretty much talked about everything here, guys. Not much else to say. Great fragrance. Pick it up if you get it for under $40. And you want to smell like a clean, put together, professional gentleman in the hotter days. Other than that, I have nothing else to say. If you haven't hit subscribe already, please do. I will make a review like this for every fragrance in my collection. And stay tuned because I have a lot of big things coming up. I promise. All right. Thank you. Smile Sense is always at your service. You get out of here and have a great rest of your day.